What's up, guys? Red Brick Studios back at it again here, and today we are keeping this Fighters Pass train going, showing off the first custom of Fighters Pass 2, Min Min. So let's get into how I made her. Oh, the base figure for Min Min here is also a Power Ranger. Like last time, I used the blue Power Ranger to make Byleth. Go check that video out if you haven't checked it out. But for this one, I used the pink Power Ranger because, you know, it's a girl and it worked as, it actually kind of worked. I mean, there were some problems, like she had boots, so I had to figure out the best way to cover that up and make these look like normal shoes. And that's why she has fabric clothing, so that way the boot part was covered up and it looks like normal shoes, which I think came out pretty well. But let's probably get into the part, what I'm sure you all are most interested, and the most interesting part of this whole figure, the arms. So these arms are actually pretty difficult to form. They have bendy wire in them to make them articulated, and she still has her regular elbow joint. Both of these arms do. So I like glued down bendy wire in some fabric and then rolled it up to make it like this rolled shape. For this one, I also put some red around the wire because that's how she has on the arm. Her hands here are both 3D printed. His mouth can kind of move. This is probably the most fragile piece, definitely. I really love how this came out. I even was able to do some printing on his cheeks like he has in the game. Doesn't look the best, but I mean, this is probably definitely one of the most fragile pieces of this whole build. Her head was also 3D printed. This was printed on and onto the back here. I painted on the little Chinese letters or arms language letters. I don't know what that says. I don't know if it actually says anything on her back. Did this weird snake thing on her back, like this weird snake logo. Honestly, it doesn't look the best, but it's still alright. Plus, you won't see it half the time since she'll be facing forward. She still has pretty much all of her old articulation as the Power Ranger originally had. She can move her feet, bend her knees. It's a little harder with the fabric, but it still works out. And yeah. Here's a little size comparison next to Link and Mario, and I guess I never actually did a size comparison like this before because she is pretty tall. I guess I just never did it going around to doing a size comparison. I mean, if you bend her down, she looks alright, but she's definitely pretty tall. I don't know why my customs keep on coming out very, very tall, but I mean, it's still alright. It scales with the other Fighters Pass figures pretty well, but yeah. Guys, that's gonna about do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned because I have a lot more planned, like I said in the past. I actually have a lot of them done. I just got finished with Sephiroth and Pyra and Mythra, so please stay tuned for that because there will be a lot more custom videos coming out soon. And if you haven't already, go ahead and check out the Banjo and Byleth one, and I'd really appreciate that. But anyways, guys, this has been Red Brick, and Red Brick out. Peace.